summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strode that golden sand to sweethearts and the summer wind.
Whispering in the trees, it's two sailors and they're on leave. Pipes and chains and swinging hands. Who's your daddy? Yes, I am. A fat cat came to play now. You can't run fast enough. You best stay away when the pushers come to shove. Sue riot, throw back a bottle of beer. Sue riot.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Educated fleas do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain, the best upper sets do it, Lithuanians, and let's do it, let's fall in love. The Dutch and old Amsterdam do it, not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it, think of Siamese twins. In Harvard Squares do it. Folks on Beacon Hill producing airs do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Let's do it now. Let's fall in love.
when I'm awfully alone, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. But you're lovely with your
Band. This is Shiny Stockings.
Oh, it is a good tune.
Everybody come up and stand right next to Darra and Doug. Squeeze in front of the head table, everybody, right now. Then I'll give you further instructions. Everybody come as close as you can to the bride and groom. And some of you come behind the head table. Come right in front of the band. We have something special that's going to happen. Leave all the drinks there and food, but come behind the table and in front of the table. And then I'll tell you a quick story. Lois, come forward too, everybody.
Hurry, hurry.
We're going to go back to the cocktail hour in a few minutes, but there's going to be one more dance, and this is going to be a dance without any partners at all. You're all to dance alone and individually, but right with Darra and Doug. After Darra and Doug took dance classes, Doug looked into Darra's eyes, and he thought of this song. So we want you all to dance. This is rock and roll, but this is I'm a Believer.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, I'm a believer. Not a trace down in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I would believe her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a give and take. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. I'm a believer. Not a trace down in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I would believe her if I tried. Out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Everybody follow Darra, right in the middle, everybody. And I saw her face. I'm a believer, not a trace down in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I believe her if I tried. Love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. I'm a believer, not a trace down in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I would believe her if I tried. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. I'm a believer, not a trace down in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I would believe her if I tried. Trace down in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I would believe her if I tried. And where did we go? Here's when the rain came. Down in the hollow, I'm playing the new game. Sunday night light. Behind the rainbow walls, I slip in the slide in their head. How long the waterfalls with you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened, today is so slow. Going down the old line with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind the rainbow wall, slipping in a sliding every day, all along
That's the way to start a marriage. That's a serious high energy start. Wow.
Doug, hi Darra, congratulations! Way to go! Sometimes I gotta explain things from go, you know? Oh, Gary P.
Thank you. He's like, who the heck? Way to go, Doug and Darra. We're so proud of you and all your accomplishments, and what an awesome wedding. And it was really, really fun to watch all those colorful zoot suits. Yeah. You made this a great day.
Whatever she says.
And this is very much fun.
Okay, shut up.
And I'm so glad you found your dress.
Stephanie likes the cheese whiz.
Keith peeled the...
So darn.
tight. It's traditional for the best man to propose a very special toast to the bride and groom, and now is that time. So let's welcome Dean Potashner forward with some special words.
I brought my zoot suit into the tailor's the other day, and the lady who was waiting to get her hems done said, "I like your clown suit." What, you're supposed to have a short clown suit to see the big shoes. There's not too many people in this world I would wear this for. I'm sorry, there's not too many people I would wear this for in the world. Doug and Darra are the two of them. I hope God knows how lucky he is to have found Darra. I've known Doug for 25 years since he arrived at MIT. In college, when we were trying to pick up girls, we used to vie for the title of worst dancer. Now with Doug and Darra, he has become Fred Astaire. At the Supper Club in New York City, I watched Doug and Darra Lindy about. I knew then that this was destined to be. Doug and Darra, you have found you have found the perfect soulmate. A woman who will let your head wander the universe but still keep your feet on the ground. Join me in a toast. May your marriage be as glory as the universe, and may the gravity of your love hold you together to the bride and groom.
Thank you, Dean. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some special words from our groom. Where's Doug?
Thank you. Well, anybody who, the folks that were at the rehearsal last night know that I give really long toasts. And I thanked everybody who was there. And now we've got a few more people in the room, and I really want to thank each and every one of you. I want to go through stories I have with each one of you, because, I mean, we really, Darra and I, we love everyone here. And it's driving me a little bit nuts that I can't spend a half hour with each one of you shooting the proverbial. And thanking you for being here in this moment. Really, this is reaching out to every one of you. But it really is Darra's day. So I really got to talk about Darra, okay? So last Saturday, great dance. 3 women in a row came up to me and we danced, and they said, "How about that ball and chain?" And I didn't know quite what to say, because, I mean, it's not a ball and chain. Now, diabetes, that's a ball and chain. Okay, I've had to go back and forth several times and do some measurements and things like that, and how much food I'm eating or how much I'm drinking, not much. You know, that's a ball and chain. This is a working relationship, and I can prove that it's even working well, because Darra said we've got to get party favors, and so I said, Darra, you get to go through shopping hell. You get to look at all the crap they make in China for weddings, all these cheap little cheesy things, and try to find something that's good. And I think she did. She found this nice little coaster that everybody should take home. And then she said, okay, now you do the graphics part of it. And so I took the photo and resized it 17 different ways until it just perfectly fit inside. And then I got to, you know, print it up and then put it in 100 of those things. It was really fun. And then Darra, just to show how full a relationship can be, she said, and we have to tie a bow on it. Now, I really wanted to say, that's totally gay. It took a lot of thinking. It took a lot of thinking, and I realized that was a wrong word in this context. And it finally dawned on me, no, it's really girly, okay? And it's like, well, how do I do this, you know? And so it was all of what, Thursday that we said, we've got to do this 100 times. And we were trying to figure out how to tie a nice girly bow on there. And I said, it's not going to quite work. Let me try a new concept. And I came up with a much more minimalist idea. And she liked it. She really did. She said, we can do it this way, we can do it that way. We are open to either way. And I ended up doing 110 of this much simpler sort of thing. So that's why I say there's a lot of other women after the 3 in a row came up with a ball and chain, and it doesn't feel like that at all. I mean, it feels like it works, like it produces. I mean, look at this hall here. I mean, this. There's quite a bit of stories about those chairs, which we can hit you up individually sometime. But that's how we can work together. That's one story. And one other kind of story. And that is that Darra has wanted to go to France. And unfortunately, she had some tragedies in her life that actually prevented her from going there. She was actually going to be an au pair. She said that's the way to get to France, is to be an au pair. And her brother, who was 10 years older, was diagnosed. Her younger brother was 10 years older. And she was Groton this time warp. And in 20 years, it was a rocket ship. I don't know. No, her younger brother was 10 years younger. And as she's got all the applications for being an au pair, and he's diagnosed with leukemia. And she didn't fill out one of those. And the doctors, they did their thing, and well, they made some progress. But cancer's tough, and they decided they needed to do a bone marrow transplant, and so they do the let's test and see who can actually help. And Darra was the one, and she actually gave her bone marrow to her brother. And your bones actually hurt, right? Am I right on that? Bones actually, you hurt in your bones for months afterwards. I mean, it's that intimate and painful a thing. And she's a Buddhist, and life is difficult, and unfortunately he didn't make it. But so for me to get Darra to France, I don't know, it's very important. I know it's very important to her, and I want you to understand kind of the depth of the importance to her. So I'm sure we're going to have a most remarkable time in Paris. There's just no sliver of doubt that we are going to have a great time. And I know that all of you guys are going to be pulling for us, and whenever we want to feel happy, we'll just think of you, and it'll work for us when we're over there. So here's to you, Darra.
Focus on us is one of the oldest wedding traditions, the cutting of the cake. So this is, I call dancing in theory. Because
Because I like to do physics, okay? And really, it's so important to have a theory. Because a theory allows you to understand everything else. That's what the theory's not a wild guess. It's something that allows you to understand every little nuance that's going on. So this is my little theory about dance, okay? It's got 3 parts. The first and most important part of dancing is your partner, okay? You've got to look your partner in the eye. No, I don't mean like just stare at her the whole time like a psychotic, okay? Not good. You've got to be playful, you know? And I mean, if you're just playful and you're, you know, doing the old kind of, that's, you know, that's, if she's shy, you're shy, you know, if she's a little crazy, you're a little crazy. And it's really that connection with the person, okay, that really makes the dance. If you just stand there and do a bunch of, you know, head fakes and looks about and smiles, she's going to enjoy dancing with you, even if you don't move. I swear to God, it's true. I mean, and actually, I think you saw it today in the chapel, right? Because Darra and I did not move a lot, but we were looking at each other's eyes and moving a little. And so it was the real eye contact, the real playing. Now, sometimes I get so much into enjoying my partner, I get concerned. I mean, am I loving my partner too much? Because this is just for a dance. And this is true. I sometimes, when I'm dancing, say, I love you for this dance. And in a certain sense, it's actually a release for me. Because I really can appreciate the beauty of this woman who happens to be here for a short period of time, and then I can let her go to the next person. And so, anyway, that's to me one of the ways that I allow myself to get kind of a little bit closer to my partner, and then, you know, let her go and have another great dance. So that's the number 1, okay? No matter what your feet do or anything else, it's your partner, okay? All right, so what's number 2? This is number 2. It's the band, okay? People who dance with me know that as much as I like to look at them and play, I know the people in the band. You got to know the people in the band. You got to know the leader, okay? Because that's when the dance is going to start, and you can get a little head count on what's going to happen. You got to know the drummer, okay? Particularly near the end of a dance. You're wondering, when is he going to do that last cymbal shot, sort of thing? And you got to know the saxophone player, because every once in a while, and the trumpet player, once in a while they're just going to go crazy, and that means that you as a dancer, with your partner, can go a little crazy too, okay? So, the music is just so central. So if all you're doing is listening to the music and looking at your partner, you're successful, as far as I'm concerned. You really are. You don't have to do that much. Now, it's sometimes hard to communicate both to your partner and to the band that you're really following all of this. And so that's why I think it's important to actually vocalize a little bit. Actually, people who dance with me know I'm kind of noisy. But I think, oh, okay? But I swear that's a good thing. You don't say anything complicated. You don't say, oh, that was a very lovely feminine move there. You don't say anything like, it's much simpler. It's just, y'all. It's a thumbs up. It's it's a tip of the hat, okay? Because she may be really doing lovely things, but you have to somehow tell her that, yeah, she really is being lovely. And you know what? I've never found a follower who doesn't mind being told she's really being lovely. and they really are. And so, and when the band does something a little crazy, you know, it's fun to go, yo, you know, or clap or do something and communicate with them. Because I've noticed that sometimes it makes the horns player a little bit more crazy, which is kind of fun. All right, and then, of course, the third thing is now yourself. Okay? And I actually put this at a distant third in the dance. Now, when you're starting out, it's so easy to focus on your feet and look at your feet. But what I would say with you and your body is to just let it be. I mean, to really get into dance, you don't have to get complicated. You have to relax and let your body kind of go. I mean, I've had followers say, I can't believe you did that. And I said, I had no idea what I did. I'm letting my body go somehow to the music, somehow to what you're doing, and that's good enough. Okay? So, particularly for you folks that are starting out, you know, Darra and I have been doing this for a long time, and lots of our friends have been doing it for a long time. That might feel intimidating. But what I want you to, instead, for you people who are just starting out, is just do simple stuff. I mean, I sometimes have the greatest time just walking forward with attitude, letting my body have attitude, and then doing something as complicated, walking backwards. And so sometimes those incredibly simple things that we all know how to do, but now we've got a band that we're listening to. And we've got a lovely lady we're dancing with and playing with. You know, you don't need much more than that to have a really good dance. So that is my dance in theory.
That's being very careful. That was very special. That was a great preface for what's about to happen. You know that when you go to a wedding, you give the bride and groom a present. That's the way it is. But tonight, Darra and Doug would like to give a present to you. And a lot of you here are great dancers, but for the people here that don't know how to dance, and the rest of you to help those people that don't know how to dance, we'd like to have every guest at this wedding now make a circle right around up here. One large circle. Everybody make a circle, and if you don't know how to dance, please get in this circle immediately, because the gift is that you're going to get a quick 10-minute lesson on how to do a basic swing dance. And then you'll be able to take this with you for the rest of your life. Whenever you go to a charity ball or a fundraiser or someone else's wedding, you'll know how to swing dance. You don't need a partner, so everyone make a circle right now. Here's Marie Lawler to give a dance lesson.
Thank you all. Thank you. First of all, congratulations to Doug, Darra, our swing dancers of the day. And you know what Les said, I hope you're all listening, because that sums it up. That's what this dance is all about. You still on? Okay. For those of you who are not swing dancers, you might have noticed there are a few who know about swing dancing in the house tonight. Yes? Well, this is going in and out. Sorry, I'll keep with you. Okay. If you're not hearing me at any particular point, notice, let me know. Those of you who are not swing dancers, please come close, because what I'm going to do is give you some survival skills. In 10 minutes, we're going to get you doing some basics and having some fun with this dance. And those of you who are swing dancers, I want you to look around and take a non-swing dancer under your wing, because you're going to hurt it. Okay, come on forward. Come on forward, everybody. Now,
okay, now leaders, with your left hand, I want you to get your thumb up and just offer your left hand to your follower, and followers, you're going to make a little hook with your hand, a little hook with your right hand, and hook it right over your partner's hand. Leaders, keep your hands nice and low. Nice and low. All right, now we're going to try our basic step. Leaders, what foot are you going to start on? Left. Followers. All right. And when you do your quick, you'll be right together. Let's try the basic step. We're going to try it with the swing beat. I'll start you off with this one. 6, ready, and slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow.
wondered where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did before was such a bore. Every place I've been, I've been there before. But you brighten up on me all my days. You're so sweet in so many ways. I won't stop. Thank you, baby. I just wanna stop. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. All right, my baby. Woo! Beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before, and we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing, we'll go just you and me, and Uncle Neil makes three.
First of all, we want to take this time right here to wish you many, many years of health and happiness and success in your new marriage. There's no way possibly that you could have got off to a better start than this. There's so much love in the room. The weather was perfect. It was a crisp, beautiful fall day. Just driving here was magnificent. And seeing all the pumpkins and the farms and the beautiful day. But the feeling in the room, the minute we got in here, and even though your dress wasn't here, you know what? Who cares? It was still great. It made it more fun. But you could, the minute everyone gathered in this room, because I wasn't at the ceremony, I'm sure that was spectacular, but the minute we all gathered here, just walking around, you could feel everyone was talking about you two, and how it's so special, how you made it to this day, and it's like a blessing that brought us all together. So you're off to the best start humanly possible. I can see it. And we're honored and privileged to be with you. And we just wish you two the very best. And we know we'll continue to see you throughout your dancing lives. So I'd like to say goodnight and God bless you all. But let's just have one more dance. These guys like it soulful and down and dirty. So here's one of Lionel Hampton's best. So everyone on the floor will play a bonus number. Let's finish up. Good night. God bless you all. Here's Red Top. Winiker. Wow. Wish we could bottle this. Thank you. Thank you for having us. We're the Winiker Orchestra. We play every Sunday at Skipjack's in Boston from 12 to 3. Thank you. Good night. God bless.
Darra, I'm stealing this. If you want the glass thing back, you're going to have to find me.